Hello, guys.
Good morning.
Welcome back to the Be So For Real podcast. This is our first episode with a live audience. We have Scoob and we have Delay. We have Oscar's cousin
Can we
here.
get like a little clap on the back?
Guys, we're literally going to WeHo tonight.
Thank you.
That's really clapping. We're going to WeHo tonight, and we're filming a podcast beforehand because
with our elbows. But
no, I'm like freaking get off of my side of the couch. No, but I don't know how we're going. Actually, I do know how we're going. Indy asked, and she's like the token straight friend. So I feel like whenever a token straight friend asks you to go to WeHo, you go to WeHo.
Yeah, I'm like,
oh, and like no, literally, all the straights want to go to WeHo tonight for the first time
that's
ever.
what I'm saying. I'm like, okay, I'm ready.
But yeah,
We haven't been to WeHo in how long, bitch?
I don't know. I was saying like 6 months earlier, and then I saw a TikTok from you like 2 weeks ago. I'm like begging, but
but like actually gone like how we used to go back.
Yeah,
then.
no, definitely like 3.5 months.
Yeah,
I feel like
it's
it's been a while,
minute.
guys. Why do you think we haven't gone, or why do you think you haven't gone?
I think we just got burnt out because I think after the last time we were at WeHo, we were like, okay, I think we definitely need a break.
No, and I was thinking about this earlier when I was driving. I was like, wait, there's literally no possible way you can expect a good thing to come out of WeHo. It's literally blacking out beforehand, going to a club with a bunch of gay people that are just like living their best lives on poppers, and then like you go to the clubs until like 4 a.m. Like there's literally a recipe for disaster, and that's fucking it. And I think for me, I just stopped going to WeHo because I got burnt out, and also I didn't have enough outfits to wear anymore. I like ran out of the cutoffs.
I know, but I was wearing the same like.
That's what I'm saying. I was thinking about that. Like we would wear the
shirt.
same outfits every week and expect a different outcome.
And the WeHo people are like, all right,
no, they're like,
you already.
No, literally. Oh my gosh. Also, Oscar would like get dragged out of WeHo multiple times. I fear, right?
Wait, what do you mean? Oh,
like you getting dragged out of that shit. So tonight should be interesting. We have a cute little drink with us. Should we take a sip?
Yeah, okay. We have like this cute little apple juice, little
what is
concoction.
I don't even.
If you guys see our Pablo's TikTok,
yeah, we haven't filmed a TikTok in a while. I tear. I tear. Oh, that's like a new good thing. I like. God, I tear.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. So also notable mention. I filmed a TikTok earlier getting ready for WeHo. Whenever I would film a TikTok getting ready for WeHo, I would always have a buzz ball in my hand. Today I had a tropical Red Bull, so I am growing up. I am adulting.
Tropical Red Bull. Is that the yellow one right there?
Yes.
I never tried. I've only tried the watermelon one and the regular one.
Bitch, I've been on my like Red Bull kick recently. It's terrifying. Really? No, like I fear that that like 60 to 70% of my body is Red Bull. Wait, why are you like licking your lips? Like, I didn't know if you realized that. He was like licking his lips right now. Anyways, yeah, so I need to get off of that narrative so that my pee can be clear again. Where
I started my Red Bull addiction because of the lie. She would always like, she would like, you would have like whole packs of Red Bulls.
Wait, I literally feel like there was like those type of girls that would have like all the Monster Red Bull energy drinks like at 16 years old, like in high school. You know what I mean? So no, I literally knew that was you. If you are one of them, you know, because I think there's so many of them, and I love y'all, but check your like liver because I'm scared.
Check your heart.
Like maybe go to the hospital, check your liver, like watch your mouth. Anyways, so yeah, so let's start with our peek in our pits. We like love to talk about WeHo. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, let's move on.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay.
I'll start with my pit to start like negativity first.
Oh, wow. No, I literally told Oscar before this, he's like, let's do our peak in our pits. I was like, normalize not having a pit. Like, or actually, normalize not having a peak. What am I saying? Okay, go.
No, I was like, it's been hard this week.
No, it's just been really fucking hard.
The worst thing that's happened to me this week was that someone used my credit card.
No way.
Yeah, they took $2,000.
Oh, wow. He got $2,000 like that.
Where's my credit card, bitch? Oh, there's no limit on that.
Wait, why does everyone have a better like credit score than me?
But it still hasn't been resolved. Like I've been working with like people.
That's sad.
So it's like I've just been broke for like. But I know I'm gonna get it back. It's just kind of annoying.
No, that's so annoying. Like having to wait all that time.
Yeah.
It's
like then now I can't use that credit card. And it's like
oh my gosh, guys! Shadow's literally about to knock over the camera here.
Shadow's like about
please
to
move. Thank you. That sucks, bro. I feel like I've never. Well, one time somebody stole my credit card and they went to like Chick-fil-A and bought like 3 burgers and I got pissed. And I canceled the card.
That's all you.
Yeah. No, that was me when I was high one night.
Wait a second.
But that sucks. $2,000.
Yeah, bitch.
Guys.
But I think it's when I went to Mexico because I used it once and bitch over there like everyone.
He's like I used it and like gave it to some man on the street to buy me a drink and I just.
I don't know how that ended up like that.
Interesting. Wait, so you think somebody like got your credit card information from like one of like the machine type vibes? Like you know what I mean? How sometimes, or do you think somebody
I think it was a machine because my mom would tell me like not to use my card,
Yeah.
and she was like, if anything, that's why. Because my mom had asked me before we had gone to Mexico.
Yeah.
She was like, you should just take out money and then just take out cash and use cash over there because like you can't
Yeah.
really trust like the
Smart.
systems over there.
No, yeah, I
Kind
get
of like
that.
over here, like you know how sometimes 7-Elevens have like those extra things on top
Yeah, no, I know exactly
to
what
like
you're
steal
talking
your
about.
credit card
Yes,
information.
yeah. No, that's like a scary
Yes,
thing.
yes.
Okay, so you're definitely gonna get it back though.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I've always thought. Like, if you get scammed or fraud, like, are you protected by like the United Nations or something? Like, I'm confused.
I really don't know. I was just fighting with the person for my credit card because
Ugh.
you're just so it's more difficult getting your refund back on a credit card than it is on
Yeah.
a debit card. You know?
No,
what
I know, I get that. Yeah.
So it's just like whatever.
Well, because credit's like not even your money to
Yeah,
begin with, so it's
exactly.
like they don't even care.
And then
Or
I
they
feel-
do care.
My peak, I feel like for this week would be like redecorating my room.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Why?
I think every year, I feel like every year I've been like redecorating my room towards the beginning of the year.
Really? What is it now?
I just moved it all around and I bought paint to like decorate it like a little lighter because it's black. Have you seen my room?
Yeah, I know,
It's
it's
all
literally
black.
it's like black.
So I want to like start off the year feeling fresh.
No, guys,
I got
literally,
a light
Oscar like
green.
told me one time, he's like, "Oh, come into my room to see it," and I entered the North Sea. Like, it was a dark ass ocean in there, like
oh.
black walls, blue everything, SZA floating in the ocean on a Lego. Like,
No,
that shit's so funny. Okay, that's a cute little peek.
Right? I'm
Wait,
like new year, new me.
are you
honestly.
still planning on like moving out of your house anytime?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know you were
I
wanting.
mean,
to
me and
try
Deli
to do
always
that.
talk about it how we want to move out.
Yeah, I get that.
It's just like I think of right now, like
I feel like you have a good situation though. Like, I feel like a lot of people sometimes are like uncomfortable with their privilege, but like if you have that blessing to like stay at home with your family, like do it. Like, why
Yeah.
not? Like, it's a vibe, especially
save
because you
up a
get
little bit
along.
of money.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
smart. I like that. Okay, T. Well,
Yeah.
what was my pit?
like,
I didn't have
you like
any
you being
pit.
here.
No, literally, I'm like, it smells like shit right now. I'm not kidding. My pit.
There you go.
I don't know, guys. I feel like this week has been pretty good. It's been good business wise, but what's been bad? Oh, well, okay. I feel like this is like, okay, guys. So we're back. We went through a brief intermission because we don't fucking know how to use shit. Anyways, can I have a sip of that? Because I'm begging.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, so we're back to my peak and my pits. Okay, so my pit is that I'm in my flop era, unfortunately. I know that like for every flop era, there's a slay era. Literally crucify me, that's so cringy. But it's true, like I feel like I've been having trouble knowing my niche. I'm searching for my niche. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So with that, it's stressful. My career is this whole narrative. But one of my peaks that goes with that, we're literally famous now, bitch. Like, how does it feel?
Yeah.
We're famous.
Dude, I remember when you texted me like when we had reached 1,000 views. And I was
No,
like,
yeah, no. I text you when we're getting like 300 views. I was like, bitch, we got 300 views in like 2 hours. Like,
I
that
know.
never happens. We have 2K views on our last episode, guys. Talk to us differently.
That
But
is
yeah, how do you
crazy.
feel about that? I feel like that's so cool.
I know I really like it. It's giving very much like I never thought. I only thought the people that would watch our podcast would be like Sleepy or Mamacita Leo.
No,
Like,
literally,
these are
guys, those
for
are
real.
like our iconic OGs. But like the fact that we have more people watching, more people fucking with it, like that is just such a vibe. And I feel like talking. Okay, I've always manifested that I wanted a platform to talk about stuff. I didn't know the Be So For Real pod was gonna be that where I
Yeah.
talk about sex and all this crazy shit. But I'm here for it, and it's honestly giving Caller Daddy, and Barstool hit us up.
And it honestly feels good because like I feel like we've been working hard on our podcast.
Yeah, we've been doing it every week for like 9 weeks now.
Yeah, like I feel like we've been consistent. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And we really pushed to like, well, obviously with our highlights and everything.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of us.
Well,
Honestly.
he's okay. So this is what's been going on with the whole narrative. We're filming on Oscar's phone. It takes around like 3.5 hours for literally us to airdrop it. So we found a new way, which is good now. So we're able to like do things more efficiently, which I feel like is going to help the whole narrative
Yeah.
of the pod. But we're still like figuring everything out. So the fact that we got 2K views, people cared, people were commenting for like the
people want to
first
be a
time.
guest.
No, we have a guest, guys. Well, actually, we don't know.
I think it's more so that I think we want to get more settled in.
Yeah,
with everything,
definitely.
what we want to do, what our format is, and what like
Yeah,
we
like,
want to go. With
We want to
our
build
podcast.
our own platform before we start like begging for other people's like platforms
Exactly.
or begging for their like,
Like we
clout.
don't want to bring them in, and we're just like, oh, we don't even know what to say.
Yeah, we don't
you
even know
know?
what to say. Like, we're still figuring it out. I know that we seem perfect and like 10 out of 10 all the time, and also
cute and
my skin is
everything.
clear, my big butt. Wait,
Oh, big lip,
no,
big dick.
but like I fear, not I fear, opposite of fear.
I tear.
I tear. No, I'm just so hopeful. I think we're doing well, and we talk about whatever. I literally can't believe we talk about whatever. Like the digital footprint that we have is like the biggest fucking size
Oh,
foot
for
ever.
sure.
Like I'm kind of scared, but honestly, I don't give a fuck.
We're all like 40, and then like sucking dick and cock.
Well, like here's my whole thing, and I might be delusional, but I literally live delusionally every single day. If you don't want to work with me, I don't fucking want to work with you, and I'm not gonna work with you because I'm never gonna work with anyone because I will work for myself. Like I will literally
So
always,
real.
like
So
you know what I
real.
mean.
Yeah.
I will work for myself, and I'm okay with that. And like literally, I remember in college, the one literally before I dropped out, the biggest thing was that I was in a class and we had an assignment where we had to hand in like a resume for the class and they would like grade our resumes. And literally, guys, this resume was like such an important part of our grade. It like took so much effort. I don't fucking know. So me, I'm a creative ass bitch. So I made my resume. My name was in a dark brown, and my fucking activities were like a sprout green. Like I'm an aesthetic ass bitch. I did it in color and everything. And when I went to hand it in, my teacher was like, "Oh, like you can't have it in color. Like it has to be in black and white." And I was like, "No, bitch. Like I want it in color." And he's like, "Oh, well, if you do it in color, like you're gonna get a low grade," and essentially saying like nobody would ever hire me because of that.
Yeah.
And I said, "I don't give a fuck," and I handed it in. I got like a 70 because he's a fucking asshole. Oh, sorry, am I screaming in it? Thank you, thank you. I did it because he's a fucking asshole. And when I dropped out, I ended up using that resume for something else, and like I got the job. And they literally told me the reason why I got the job was because I did it in color, and it like stood out from everyone else.
Different.
So I'm so different. I'm so unique, and I'm so iconic. But I don't give a fuck. So I feel like our digital footprint doesn't really.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like we're just saying what people go through, but we just say it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
He literally, guys, like he's Merriam-Webster. He literally.
Like, I just think about what's.
And speaking of Merriam-Webster, to the word of the day.
Like, okay.
So, that was kind of good. Okay, Miriam. You guys know we do. Miriam's like. Also, I think they like the Merriam-Webster is like canceled. Loki. Oh my gosh, can I stop eating the fucking microphone like a corn dog? I'm like,
you being so specific, like a corn dog,
like a Korean corn dog that I had yesterday. Anyways. Wait, what was I just talking about? My ADHD.
Word of our day. Yeah. I'll go first.
So hard word that we're gonna try to spell.
This is what we were just talking about. I just took it from one of the lines vocabulary.
Oh wait, so you're just saying the word I was just about to say?
Oh, wait, you used to go first then, actually.
Okay. Wait, I don't know anymore. Okay, let's do. Wait, you go first. Because I'm gonna do that word.
Aquaphor.
Wait, that is not the word I was thinking. Aquaphor.
Yeah.
Bitch. Do I look like I fucking dropped out of Harvard?
Yeah, because you did.
You did. I know how to spell that. AQUAFO. Wait. AQUAPHOR. See, I'm not dumb.
Okay.
Like some bitches on this fucking couch. Okay. My word is also from her. Okay. My word is atrocious. And hear me out, guys. I don't know how to spell it, so you guys are going to have to let me know. Why am I playing into this whole dumb narrative? I'm fucking smart. Watch it.
Okay. ATRO.
He's dumb.
Wait, really? I'm going right.
Okay, keep going. Okay.
ATROCIOUS.
I thought there was two T's. Hey, Alexa.
Oh,
how do you spell atrocious?
Atrocious is spelled A-T-R.
Oh, you're so stupid.
Oh
get
my gosh. So okay, so what? You want me to get stupid tattooed on my back or what? You want everyone to know?
I'm not putting it on your forehead.
I was like, okay. Wait, can you hold this? This L. Bitch, I did that to Lewis yesterday. He was so cringed out. I don't know why I did that. But I'm honestly here. Okay,
I'm like, let's end the podcast.
So, guys, we're doing like a cute little podcast before we go out because we just need the content for you guys, obviously. Okay, so word of our days. Let's go into some story times and shit. Bitch, I literally.
Oh, you told me you have something to tell me.
Yeah. Oh wait, can I once again? I'm a little scared to tell this story because. I just hate the narrative of like blah 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 blah.
Name drop,
boom. Yeah, name drop, boom. But I just need to talk about something. Oh God,
I'm so ready.
No. Okay, so yesterday. Okay, honestly, whatever. Literally, let me live and let me talk, please. What?
Oh my God, did you hear that thumb?
Sorry, no, that's literally just like a burglar on the roof. It happens every day. So basically, guys, I went to the warehouse yesterday, my jewelry warehouse, to go get some stuff for my business. Boy Virgo, go support. Anyways, I went there. And as I was shopping, I saw somebody walking on the street.
I don't know who it is.
I saw somebody walking on the street of this little narrative, right? I, to my impression, allegedly saw this person see me and then scurry away. And I was, you guys know I'm always on fucking guard. Like, I was about to be like, you fucking bitch. Like, no, like, I always go crazy. So I didn't say anything. I let this person walk away. I was like, you know what, whatever. It's just a one-time thing. I'm never going to see them again.
No.
I went back today. Who do I fucking see again? But not just with them, but with their boyfriend. And guys, Oscar, I'm confused. And I could be completely wrong about this whole situation. So basically the backstory behind this is I used to have a friend. We're no longer friends, whatever. We're all cool. We're cordial. But we both have businesses, which is fine. Support both, obviously. I just wasn't under the impression that we got some of our materials from the same place. I never knew I was going to see this person again.
Exactly.
So tell me why when I saw them today in the car, they were in like a beat up Toyota Corolla. Like a fucking like 2005 car, like completely fine, but this person's a very lavish person.
Yeah.
So to see this situation, I was like, what the? I was just so like thrown off. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And I was just confused because basically, like this person just shows off a very lavish life all the time, which is iconic. But like to see them kind of do me dirty, and then to see them in this fucking car, I was like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. But karma worked in my favor,
especially
bitch.
after the things that they were saying about you.
Well, also, I could be completely wrong. I'm just telling the story about how I saw. So, guys, if I'm wrong, like whatever. Well, not whatever, because I'm just saying what I saw. But I just think like it's one of those moments where you're like, oh wow, karma went. But I don't think it's an actual serious situation. I just think it was probably like a one-time car thing. But to me, in that moment, and to my ego, I was like, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take the little narrative. But yeah, that was just like literally it. I just couldn't believe to see people. It's just so awkward seeing people that like
I just think in that scenario it's a little weird because of like what had to unfold for you guys to stop talking.
Yeah.
Like I'd never think that's okay in a friendship to do.
Yeah. No, it was just a very toxic situation, and we talked about it at the last kind of couple minutes of the last podcast episode.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just think it's whatever. But living in LA more and more, I just always like feel like LA is getting smaller and smaller. And like the more bad connections or relationships you get, like you're always gonna see that person.
Exactly.
So like relationships really do matter, and it's unfortunate that this one had to like go how it did. But whatever, my little moment.
Like, well, that kind of leads what I wanted to talk about.
What?
How like everyone's connected in like especially in the gay community.
What do you mean everyone's connected?
Like I feel like everyone at this point, like it's so easy for like obviously like all the gay guys. There's like the like not cute gay guys.
Yeah.
And there's like the mid gay guys.
Yeah.
And it's like the WeHo gays.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you start messing around with the WeHo gays, and it's like everyone's gonna start knowing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, for the whole WeHo narrative, I feel like mutuals just comes into it.
But
like,
that leads into like Twitter gays.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, so you're saying there's different levels of gays?
I feel like yeah. I was thinking about it because it was so interesting.
Well, because are there gays out there that like don't fucking like, I don't know, like talk to every single guy out there before like meeting their one? Like I always think about that personally. Like you're never gonna find someone in LA that is like, oh, like I've never been in a relationship. Like you know what I mean? Like it's always gonna be connected wise.
But there's always gonna be that one mutual who's
and not one mutual is Oscar. Oscar's Oscar's on the followed by every. I know exactly who it is, and we're not gonna say. Wait.
Name drop, boom.
Name drop, boom. Wait, no, bitch. Let's just say there's this one person in LA. Oh, we said we were gonna talk about it, so it's funny that we actually remembered. There's this one person in LA that is King Mutual.
Yeah, like King Gay Mutual.
Like he is.
Like if you ever want to know if the person's gay, like and this person's following them, you're like, okay.
Okay, they're gay. Yeah, like this person will follow somebody who fucking poses in front of a rainbow. This person will follow somebody who has like a cutoff and looks slightly feminine. Like anybody, even straight, but like any mutual gay in LA, they will follow, and we always see them. So I feel like literally it could be somebody from like fucking like Japan, like living in like the opposite side of the world. Like nobody would
like
ever know them,
9-to-5.
and they're following them. Like any type of gay on the Explore page. Wait, but there's a lot of this is a thing. LA gays combined with this is the thing. Okay, Twitter gays are like on the same level as like
WeHo gays.
As WeHo gays. WeHo gays are not on the same level as overall LA gays, but WeHo gays are on the same level as Explore page gays. Explore page on Instagram.
Really?
I think so. Like if you're on the Explore page of Instagram, like pulling up like shirtless or whatever, like you're a different narrative. Like, well, not in a bad way. Like for me, like I'm on the Explore page more so because I like posing.
Famous. I don't know what you guys.
No, like I like
9-to-5 people do.
I like posing at like pictures and shit like that. But oh gosh, like did I just put myself in a negative light? No, I just feel like
it's real though.
There's like the level of like attention seeking. I'm more so saying.
Yeah.
And I feel like the overall narrative is that everyone's like a little attention seeking.
Yeah.
But everybody has like different intentions with it. Like my intention is to like be on social media with the attention, but other people's intention is to be like
get sent an ass pic or something.
Yeah, like to pull that shit out and get like a DM by every single person.
Exactly.
Also fucking like putting your like geotag, like when people like tag their locations to their Instagram post, it brings so many people to like that post, like you know, like from like living in that area. Like so many people are so nosy that like they'll look up on Instagram like Los Angeles and like see whoever posts and then like be like, let's hang out, like some weird shit like that. Like it's like Grindr 2.0.
Oh shit.
Wait, I don't know if we made any sense with that, but basically guys, just like we're gay and like we're like
Everyone knows each
begging.
other,
Everyone
and
knows John.
I was just thinking about it because like I was talking to this person, and he's like, "Oh yeah, like I know." Like it was just the same mutual, and it'd be like one after another. I'm like, "Damn."
Yeah, I don't know. It's like kind of hard.
Oh, and the guy that I used to, whatever.
It's always used
This
to.
guy.
It's always used to.
Never is.
It's never now. It's never is. It's never present.
Bitch. So this guy that I used to talk to like a long time ago, is now hooking
God,
up.
we literally just talk about everything on this podcast. It's
I mean,
so-
I was being real. Has
No,
hooked
I
up
know.
with the
She's
same.
like, I was gonna be they hooked up with my fucking mom. Like,
Bitch.
boom, name drop.
Name drop. Boom.
Can you
No,
pass
but
me that, please?
it is so real. Like it's just they hooked up with like this guy that I used to hook up with before, and me being petty, I put in my Instagram notes. I'm like leftovers.
Oh wow, you said what
I said leftovers.
on this post?
No, on my like Instagram, like you know how there's Instagram notes.
Oh
I
my
love
god! So basically, Instagram notes is the same as WeHo Gay, which is the same as Explore Gay, which is the same as Oscar. Literally, anybody who uses notes on Instagram, no, any LA gay who uses notes on
I
Instagram,
used to be petty.
it's like WeHo tonight, like
oh, bitch,
340
I already know
tonight.
who you're saying. I already know who you're saying. Shut up.
I don't know specifically who I'm saying, but somebody. I mean, actually, I don't fucking know. I love everybody, you guys. I'm like down to be friends. You down to be friends? We all.
No, but yeah, I was like, I just thought it was interesting because that same person that I was hooking up with, now you're hooking up with them, and it's like interesting.
Ew, and it's
But
always
I'm
the
not, I
person
shouldn't
who's
even be
like,
shocked though, because in reality, like that's, I'm like straight opinion. I'm like, do you think like you when you hook up with guys, it's sometimes like, do you think it's like that same guy has hooked up with the same girl or like the same people kind of?
wait.
Like I feel like it's so common for like when you're talking to a guy, for example, in my case, like I'd be talking to a guy, then you break up, and then they hook up with the same guy that you used to hook up with before.
They break up with them and hook up with the same. Oh, that's interesting. That's harsh. Wait, so I didn't understand really. So you're saying that the person you used to talk to is now talking to somebody else that you used to talk to?
Yeah, kind of
Okay,
like that.
yeah. Oh, so that's what you're saying. Everything is connected.
Yeah, like it's like, for example, some person that you used to talk to is now talking to this other person that you used to talk to, kind of thing.
That would be hard in my
So
I think straight people are just a little bit more loyal, unfortunately,
and
and
it's
they're
also,
like,
I feel like it's more straight people in the world than there is gay people.
oh yeah. So there's like less likelihood for you guys to like
Yeah,
fuck the same people, I guess.
yeah,
But that's like a thing I've thought about like for a while. It's like, or when people are like, oh, I'll only date somebody like who's never been with anyone or who's like a virgin or this and that. Like the unfortunate reality of living in LA is that you're probably never gonna meet that guy.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know about the girl scene, but like you're probably never gonna meet that guy here because it's such a small community. And a lot of people come to LA to kind of explore themselves in a new way they never did before. LA is kind of like everyone's getaway. So I just feel like it's way more likely for that to happen. And like being in the gay community, you kind of almost have to accept that, which kind of sucks because in every single environment that you're in, the gay community is always going to be smaller
exactly.
than a lot. There's always going to be minority groups, and the gays are one of them. So,
Because I
bitch.
always wanted like to end like my romance with someone that like isn't known, but in reality, it's like let's be so fucking fair. I'm not gonna find that here in LA.
Yeah. And then also, like, if I meet somebody or like, I don't know, like, just like the thought of like, if you were to meet somebody who had been through a lot, like, you would almost have that like selfish thought of like, ugh, like you get jealous about the people you didn't even know.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I mean? It becomes
Yeah.
this thing where you're now jealous about the past when you're not even involved in the past
Exactly.
at all.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with you. It's not personal, but it feels personal because it's such a small community and it's somebody that was with you and with them and and everything's.
Like you'd know, you probably like hooked up with someone, and it's so crazy how much it ranges. Like for example, I could hook up with someone in LA, then this person has probably hooked up with someone who came from New York.
Oh yeah,
You
no,
know what I
that's
mean?
so true. The LA gays are intertwined with the New York gays, like, or like
Yes.
also some other like cities. Like that's very true.
Right? Like
Yeah.
that's what's mind-boggling because obviously with the whole New York situation,
Yeah,
it was so crazy. Like not to say anything, but like everyone is connected.
yeah.
And
Wait, that's true. Like, I thought it was like, I don't know. I thought it was just like, I don't know. When you're like bi-coastal, like I'm from like East Coast to here, or like when you go like from one place to a different place a lot, like you to LA or whatever. Like, I feel like now whenever I look somebody up, it's more likely that I'm gonna have a mutual than not.
exactly.
Like, it feels like that almost. It's such a like weird thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways, whatever. Yeah, no. So basically, we are call her daddy. We're gonna like call her papi. We should be called call her papi.
I'm
We
like,
just
call her
talk about
papi.
like everything like sex on here
Oh, so
apparently.
real.
What? Oh my gosh, wait, bitch. I'm like fearful about this. This is a beatbox, like 3 vodkas, like a slushy with like fucking tequila or something. Also, we're literally going out tonight. Like, are we okay? Like, I'm like thinking about that really. Like, that's
No,
gonna
we
be a
just
whole
wanted to
thing.
film a little like small podcast.
Wait, but I like how it feels a little bit more like conversational, or not conversational, maybe the opposite. Like,
I mean, I feel like obviously consistency is more.
like,
I know,
okay,
like,
that.
like, oh,
Wait, can I please tell my like Halle Bailey story?
oh, bitch.
Going from hookup
Name
to Halle
drop,
Bailey,
name drop, boom, name drop.
Okay, guys, so this is like a completely different topic, but like we're just
I'm
talking
gonna
about
probably put it
nonsense. So
on
let's
me.
talk
I'm
about
like,
something important. Halle Bailey, I fucking love her. She's iconic. The Little Mermaid, Angel, all that kind of stuff. 100% standard. Lewis, you're like so cute, like trying to come out quiet. You look so good, babe. You're so cute. Okay, sorry.
again,
Um,
guys, we have a live audience today.
Yeah, we literally have 2 people watching us. But basically, so name drop. Okay, so Jordy lives at a very nice apartment complex. We all know that. Super beautiful penthouse vibes. And there's a couple celebrities that live in there. So we're not going to say what it's called. Boom. Imagine
Name
I say
drop.
what it's called.
I know,
Um,
like, you start going off with the list.
I'm like, so this is so basically,
like,
yeah, Jerry's like, you're never coming back. So basically, Halle Bailey, Chloe Bailey live there. I've seen Chloe Bailey a couple times and like walking by, going so super cool. But you never say anything because that's their home. You don't want to invade their
Yeah.
privacy. Obviously, 1000%. I learned that the fucking hard way. If you know, you know.
But it's also like something that you wouldn't want something happening to you, you know?
Yeah, definitely. But I'm gonna be so for real. If this situation was like 2 years ago, it could have ended differently. So I'm so glad that I'm like maturely at the spot I am now. But anyways, so you guys know for like the past year, like the biggest topic ever has been like Halle Bailey. Like, is she pregnant? Is she pregnant? Like nobody knew. And Halle Bailey would go to all these award shows and she would wear like specific dresses that would cover her bump. She'd go on vacation, all these specific places, but she'd like cinch in her waist so it didn't look like she was pregnant. Everybody knew that. And for the longest time, we all knew that Halle lived in that apartment complex. So I remember like always asking Jordy as a joke, being like, "Oh my gosh, like, do you know if she's pregnant?" He's like, "I don't think so. Like, I've seen her a couple times." I was like, "Oh, okay." Like the media is probably being done with it, but it got to a point where the media was like everywhere with it. You know, like it was such a big thing. So I was like, maybe it's true. Okay. One time I was waiting for Jordy outside of his apartment and I was on my phone. I was on live waiting in the car for him. And I literally see the door to the back door of the apartment complex open and Halle Bailey walks out with DDG. They literally walk out right in front of me as I'm on live, just talking, ranting to whatever. I had like 90 people on the live. Guys, when Halle came out, I said it and I don't know what kind of like explore page I got on, but like 350 people joined the live and everybody started being like, "Is she pregnant? Is she pregnant?" Because I was like, "Oh my gosh, Halle Bailey's like right in front of me, guys. Like, what do I do? What do I do?" I was about to go to her with the live, not even remembering the pregnancy thing, and be like, "Oh my gosh, like hi, say hi to my live," like some weird boy shit. Thank God I did it. Guys, as I'm on the camera, just about to turn the camera around, even to just like show that I'm with Halle Bailey or near her, I see the biggest fucking baby bump, and I see her holding her belly 3 weeks before she announces her pregnancy. Her pregnancy that has like 10 million likes on Instagram.
Yeah.
I see her with her belly out, and DDG, I'm like, she's literally pregnant. So I got off the live immediately. I showed nobody. I said nothing, and people were asking me for days, like, "Oh my gosh, what happened? What happened?"
Yeah.
I just kept my mouth shut because I was terrified. And also, in the end of the day, guys, she's a person. Like, what the fuck? She's pregnant. She's trying to hide it. She's young.
Yeah.
So I didn't say anything. I'm so glad I didn't. Of course, I need to preface I wasn't going to, but I'm even more glad I didn't.
Because
So
the baby reveal would be like some random guy.
no, it'd be like
Pablo.
TikTok or Pablo tomorrow reveal her
Yeah,
pregnancy.
like, TikTok Pablo, we're back again.
Yeah, back at it again, lying on the internet. Like, holy fuck, we've heard this song fucking before. I didn't lie about it. If you know, you know. Anyways, but yeah, that was such a crazy experience. It literally shows how the media works. Like, literally, people have rumors. You see them. There's no paparazzi around. It stays hush hush. But if people talk, I could have talked. I would get my check. No, I'm kidding. I would never do that. I love her. Love Angel. Love Little Mermaid. Love the color purple. Love everything she's doing. She's iconic. But that shit, I don't know, bitch. Oh, onto that. I was gonna ask you. Do you have any like celebrity stories? Have you ever met any celebrity?
I don't think I've met a celebrity. I probably have, but I just don't remember. I don't think it's anyone that I would actually like relate
think
to.
about or stuff. I feel like you met a lot of influencers, but like living here, it's just like
Yeah, it's like whatever. Like I see them crossing the street. Every
yeah.
day.
No, it's so funny. Oh, sorry, go.
I think my first ever celebrity like encounter was I think we were picking up my grandma, and we were like at the airport, and then I was like a little kid,
Mhm.
and then Morgan Freeman.
What the fuck?
You were there, huh? The Morgan Freeman just walks out, and then I'm like over here like a little kid playing around, and then everyone else was like, "Oh my gosh!" Like Morgan Freeman just literally walked past us.
Guys, to see Morgan Freeman is like seeing a unicorn in the desert. Like that shit just does not happen.
No, it was so funny because everyone was like, "Oh my god, Morgan Freeman was by," and he's like 6-year-old me. I'm like, who's Morgan?
You're like, who's Morgan?
And I was like, why is he not freeing me?
Yeah, so sorry. I want to be Freeman. Yeah. Anyways, okay, interesting. He met Morgan Freeman, and I met Tana Mojo.
He's like, you stay where you are.
Yeah, I was like, I'll be on the west side. No, but it's funny because Jordy the other day asked me in Indy. He was like, "Oh, who's the prettiest celebrity you guys have ever met?" And I was like, And then Indy's like, and then he's like, "Wait, Indy." And
Wait,
then,
actually,
what? You know? Go.
yeah,
Go.
SZA.
How did we fucking forget SZA? SZA. Wow.
You're like,
Wow. Oh my gosh. Yeah, of course. She's beautiful. You met her
100.
twice. Like, that's
Yeah.
okay, but maybe that goes to show that like SZA just doesn't even feel like a celebrity to you. Like, she just is like that girl.
I think it just comes to because it's simple. I mean, never mind. I can't say anything.
Wait,
But
can we just talk about the whole like?
there's some things I can't say, so I don't.
Yeah, there's. I'm gonna say.
I'm under NDA.
Well,
so
I'm not under NDA. No, I'm kidding. Well, I don't know anything. Oscar hasn't told me anything.
it's all alleged.
This is all alleged. But that situation, SZA is amazing. But that situation was wishy-washy, right? Wouldn't you say?
I mean, yeah.
A little wishy-washy.
With her, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, management, whatever. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
We would have
love-
pictures, but we never got them.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, they took pictures with her, and the management like won't send them. It's like that's been Oscar's dream his whole life to see SZA.
Exactly.
And then they're like, "You get a picture," and then they don't send it.
I would have my like Instagram post ready to like post, and I've never got
Yeah,
it. I'm like,
Oscar's been begging to post his like SZA round 2 tour, like
No,
whatever,
literally.
something.
Never got the
Literally
picture.
speaking of SZA, I'll go back to the celebrities 1 second. I'm sorry, ADHD. Somebody on my live was like, "Oh my gosh, I remember I saw you when you were waiting out for SZA, when you were camping out for SZA." The amount of people that saw me camping out for SZA is embarrassing
Wait, can we
because
talk about that for
Oscar is the one who made me go to camp out for SZA. And then literally at the last hour bought tickets online and made us wait. I'm kidding. I'm not obviously.
Oh my god.
But we waited in line for 14 hours. Oscar waited probably like 7 hours because he kept sleeping in it. Whenever I would fall asleep, you and the other guy would leave. Literally would leave, and I would wake up and you guys would be in your car or something, and I'd be like begging in the rain. But the amount of people that saw me outside waiting for SZA is fucking
Wait, can we
embarrassing.
talk about that? How
What
last
about
minute it was?
I mean, honestly, I think like we
It was the day
tried.
before.
Yeah, it was the day before. Oscar's like, "Let's go,"
And you were like, okay, we just have to wake up early, and then
"No," I was like, "Okay, we just have to film a TikTok." That's like what I said. That ass.
no, then oh no, I told him I was like, we have to wake up early, and you're like, okay, and then it was like what 1 a.m, and I was like, bitch, people are starting to line up, and you're like,
Yeah,
and I
so
was like,
we
have
left
to
very
go.
fast. Yeah,
So I
but
literally
literally, like Oscar brought maybe shorts. Literally, that's all he brought, shorts. To like a 20-degree cold ass day, I brought like
A
a
store big
backpack. I brought yoga mats, blankets, everything.
tent, bitch.
Like literally everything you possibly need. And I show up, and Oscar's like, "Was I supposed to bring stuff?" I'm like, "Bitch, this is gonna be a long fucking night." But
my Walmart blanket. bitch.
yeah, I think I still have it, right?
Yeah.
I sleep with that shit every night. I think it's on my bed. I don't know. Is that? I think that's your blanket, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, awkward.
You know what, like-
Wait, but back to the celebrity thing. Jordy was like, "Oh, like who's the prettiest celebrity you've ever met?" And I mean, Indy were like, and then like Indy was like, and he's like, "What?" And she's like, "I've never met a celebrity." He's like, "Oh, sorry, like I forgot that that's like not a normal thing, like to just be like, what's the prettiest celebrity you've ever met, you know?" But mine is Megan Fox. She's iconic. She's so
Megan Fox is
beautiful.
pretty.
Literally, guys, I don't know if I've said this on the podcast, but one time I was at a very exclusive party with like 30 people, maybe less. And in the room was Kourtney Kardashian, Travis Barker, Megan Fox, Machine Gun Kelly, Stassi Baby, like all the icons. And it was an iconic situation. We danced, we drank, we had fun. Machine Gun Kelly literally like was staring at me and my friend's Harriet, like dancing and singing to like Bloody Valentine. He was like, "Let's go." And Megan was like she was being all funny and like I love her so much. But that was like the prettiest celebrity I've ever met. I'll never forget that. Like Jennifer's Body, Transformers. Oscar's doing that thing again where he just goes,
I know, bitch.
like literally, we talked about that on the last podcast. Oscar loves the thing where he goes,
No,
like,
it's
but I know he's listening.
like I'm listening, but my brain is like so like lost. I'm like,
No, I know.
Yeah.
I feel that. I feel that narrative.
And I have like an RBF.
No, but literally, like, if you go through the whole timeline of the episode, it's like me and then Oscar's like,
You're making me look dumb. I know.
no, guys, I'm kidding.
You're opening and closing your mouth, bitch. I'm not
Anyways,
doing this
You're
podcast.
so annoying. No, but okay. What else should we talk about on our quick little podcast before we go out? What?
I lived in Mexico.
Wait, what? You lived in Mexico?
Yeah.
When?
I think when I was like 10. I was like 10 when I went to Mexico.
Wait, so how long did you live there for?
Like 2 years, a year and a half. Yeah, like a year and a half to 2 years.
Oh wait, I think you told me this, and then
Yeah.
you moved to LA.
So my mom had to get like her green card, and then it was kind of like when it comes to those things, it'd be like you have to leave like the next week type shit, or like
Yeah.
you have to leave in a few days.
Yeah.
it was to the point where like I literally the next week we packed our stuff and went, and like we found out the next week we were gone
Wait, why though?
because it's just kind of like that.
Yeah.
And then we had to leave, and we got into this bus, and we just literally left for like a year and 2 years.
Oh my
Because
gosh.
I was still young, so I couldn't leave.
Yeah.
Like, I was literally like, well, like, where am I going to live? And then my little brother had just come out the womb, so we
Wait, Mexico City?
kind of, yeah. It's like we just lived in Mexico all around. Like we're just like house hopping for a little bit.
Do you remember like how it was and stuff?
It was honestly, it was very sad. Like I remember when I had left, I was like I got like Delia went to go drop me off, like with her like family, and I was like, oh my god, like I'm leaving my family.
Yeah.
And then I went over there, and I
Oh, that's the cousins you used to hang out with when you were younger. You were telling us
exactly,
about last podcast.
yeah. And then, well, I left there for like a year, and it was pretty sad because I spent New Year's, I spent my birthday over there, like it was just very chaotic, and I was just
Yeah.
thinking about it because it's like I was gone for like a whole year to 2 years, and none of my education got transferred.
Oh,
So,
really?
yeah, when I came back, we ended up staying at Delia's for a little bit,
Uh-huh.
and then it was to the point where I started going to her school, and I had to do like this whole test and everything to put me back to the grade that I would have been at, which is Delia's grade. But I had just had to go through many like curriculums and everything, and it was just very like chaotic. Because when I went to Mexico, I did go to school, but
Wait, so are you behind in school now or no?
no,
Okay.
I just had to take like a lot of tests when I came back to be
Yeah.
in the same grade. But I remember like I was going to school still
Yeah.
in Mexico. But mi amor, it's all like different. I'm like they're all
He
speaking
keeps saying that.
it's all Spanish.
Yeah,
and
it's
stuff.
crazy how like the education system works in the US. Like the fact that if you miss a couple years, you have to take a couple tests to prove that you missed those years. But they are the ones deciding what you learn those years. So it's like very like they're telling you what to learn type shit.
Exactly.
And Mexico's very different type learning. But I feel like also since you were just there, it's kind of like weird to be there when you're like 20 something versus when you're like 10 years old and like see all the differences. It's like
Yeah.
watching a fucking like kid show when you're a kid versus when you're an adult. Like everything is different. Like
Exactly.
everything is like a different vibe. You know, you experience everything differently. So the fact that you live there, like honestly, tells a lot about you at this point. No, I'm kidding.
Explain to people I don't know how to speak English.
Oh, bitch! No, that's why you can't spell atrocious.
Bitch.
No, that's so funny.
No, but I was like, I lived in like Victorville, which you know Victorville is like it's like almost an hour and a half away from
Mhm.
here. I lived there, and then when I came back, I literally lost all my friends because I had to come back to where I went to live with Delia, where Delia lived closer to here to LA. So I had to start all over again with all my friends.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy that we like had like such long lives before right now. Like we've been through so much. Pass me the fucking liquor. Like literally. No, actually, like I need the liquor.
Bitch.
Like I realized that like because like I keep
Also,
getting
this
very
light is like overheating.
this lighting is overheating me. I keep forgetting we're podcasting and I'm like about to talk like all this shit. And I also forget we're about to be like in sweaty like hoe later.
Sweaty hoe, bitch.
Sweetie hoe. How long have we been filming? 31 minutes. We filmed 10. Guys, this was a quick little podcast episode. Honestly, we just want to be posting consistently all the time. And I feel like that comes with like being able to film when we can, especially in the point of our lives that we're at, because we have a lot going on. So
Because like we don't know when we're gonna see each other next. Kind of like the
Yeah.
thing where we're like here.
like we're like doing it like when we can.
Exactly.
But yeah, this is literally like Tana's. Have you been watching Cancelled or no?
Yeah.
Like their last episode, they were talking about nothing, like the entire episode, and they kept being like, "Guys, this is so boring. Like, I'm sorry. Like, we're talking about nothing." And I was like eating it up.
Yeah,
I was
'cause-
like, I love it. Like they're
yeah.
just like Brooke was like on her phone. I'm like,
But I think with podcasts, it's something you just have in the back. You know, like
yeah, exactly.
You're just listening
something
while you're doing
listening
stuff.
to.
Yeah.
So if you're listening to,
Oh, bitch.
everybody that's working out or whatever. How's your fitness journey going?
Honestly, pretty good. I've been finally staying consistent with it again.
You've been talking about that a lot on the podcast. So I feel like it's gonna be
Yes.
cool that like you're seeing your fitness.
Yes, no,
transform.
I really like it because even if I go for like sometimes I don't have any time, but I still go like at least like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
To 30 minutes sometimes. I'm like, you know what? If I can keep staying consistent with it, I'm fine with it. Like this morning, I woke up a little bit late, but I still had work.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna still go for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Like as long as I'm still consistent with it,
Yeah.
I will have that in my brain that I will like not miss a day, and I'm still working out.
Yes,
stuff.
that's good. I like that. Like you changed your definition of what it means to be healthy, what it means to work out. all
Exactly.
that
Because
kind of
before I'd be
stuff.
like, oh shit, if I'm not gonna work out like an hour, what's the point?
What's the point? That's the biggest thing. I've said this before. I'll say it again. Imperfect consistency is better than perfect inconsistency. It's better to go as much as you can. It's better to post as much as you can. It doesn't have to be the most 10 out of 10 all the time, but it's still good to put out there, show up, put your face out there. Baby, right? Snaps in the chat. Snaps in the chat. Snaps in the chat. Live audience. Woo, let's fucking go.
He's like, whoa.
But yeah, wait. Okay, so I want to tell you something that happened earlier at the supermarket because I feel like I was bamboozled and it was honestly one of my most. I'm so dramatic. No, like I was just like dragged the narrative too much. I think I fear. So this morning, I went to the bank, got some money to get some weed, and I was like, you know what? I'll take an extra $10 out. I'm gonna be nice today. Like I'm gonna help somebody out. Like if somebody needs money, I'll give it to them. If some, I'll do something.
How about spending money? Boom.
Boom, name drop. No, so I don't. I'm a little cheapy cheap sometimes. I mean, I'll help people out, but like I don't spend money on myself. So I took out 10. I was like, you know what? I'll figure out today like who I'm gonna give it to. Bitch, literally today, at the end of the day, I forgot about it, and I went to Ralph's. And there was this homeless woman, laying outside of Ralph's, and she obviously needed help. And I felt so bad. And she had the cutest little dog next, like not little, it was like a big dog, but like such a cute little dog, like sleeping. Yeah. And she had a sign that said like, "I'm hungry, my dog's hungry, like please help." And like nobody was helping her or whatever. So I like went into the store and I told Lewis, I was like, I'm gonna get that dog food. Like I'm gonna get that dog fucking food. I'm gonna like get him what I can get him. As I'm getting him food, I'm like, wait, but how rude is that to like give the dog food and not the woman food and be like, oh, your dog's really cute, but like fuck you, like you know what I mean? Like I was like, I need to help her out. Yeah. So now I'm like, I'll get her a bag of chips. Lewis is like, why are you gonna get her a bag of chips? I'm like, because it's the most filling thing. He's like, get her a sandwich. I'm like, an $11.99 boar sandwich. Like, what the fuck? So I go to the deli, go get a sandwich.
Mi amor, you're getting her Doritos.
No, bitch. I got her fucking Frito-Lay's chips. I got her the combo. I got her a 2 sandwich deluxe with chips and a Pepsi. Oh, it only could be Pepsi for the discount.
Getting her Subway.
So, bitch, no, that's what Indy said. I literally got her Subway. But tell me why I get all of this. I have to go through the main checkout, wait a line because I needed the discount and I couldn't do it through self-checkout. I said only $10. I didn't say 20.
I'm like, you gotta go through the main checkout, bitch.
But literally, guys, her meal was like $15. Her fucking dog food was like $8. I was like, girl, what? So
you all dying?
No, literally, no. I needed like, guys, I'm not. I
will help you.
No, let's be real. Like, I love the narrative, but I'm not fucking rich out here to be like, I didn't even have $30 for my groceries this week. Like, so like, I was like, you know what? Like, I'll be like, obviously, like, I want to do this to be nice. So I go through the main checkout, wait a line because I wanted to get my discount because I didn't know how else.
It's so funny how you're saying wait. I had to wait a line.
No, because listen, I waited the line. Paid, but I was so anxious about the situation that I forgot to use the discount. So now I like sit in line for like way too long for that. Didn't even get the discount, bitch. When I walked out, she was gone. Where was she? She was at Starbucks ordering a venti caramel frappuccino with extra whipped cream. Like literally getting like, okay, keep in mind, obviously, like people, she probably got that thing with her thing. But when I saw for a sec, because I don't know, like I wasn't like telling very much that she was just chill. Like I don't know, like I obviously knew, but I didn't. So for a second, I was like, was I just scammed? Like you know what I mean? I was like, did I just buy all this stuff and she didn't even like need it? But that's not what happened. But I was like, woo! And then like she was in the Starbucks line for like 20 minutes, and then I was like waiting for her like on the sidelines because I really wanted to give it to her, especially to her dog. Like they were guys, her dog was so cute. I need to like keep that in mind. And he was just like
her dog.
No. She was cute too, whatever. But like her dog was so cute, and I was like waiting in line for her. She was in Starbucks for like 20 minutes. I was like waiting for her, like trying to wait till she would go back out because I didn't want to like be pick me in the store and be like, I got you this. Like the cameras are right there, and the cameras are right there. Like you know what I mean? Like I don't know.
This is off with the camera.
No, that's not what happened. But like I didn't want to be in the store like here, like you know what I mean? People were around, so I was like waiting for her.
The camera that you guys take pictures on. You're like,
no, yeah, with the big DSLR. But she finally went outside to her dog again. Because her dog was out there. I was like, what, am I gonna leave it with the fucking dog? Like, here we go. So and then she like went back out and I gave it. And guys, literally right before, like a man walked by, like a little too close, and like the dog freaked out at the man. And the man was like, whoa, and like he didn't know, like he thought he was in danger or whatever. And then when I went up to them with like the dog food and the food, he like immediately was like, and like went up to me and was so cute. His name was Bandit. That was his name, Bandit, right? He was so cute. Love you, Bandit. Also love her and her husband. They're so nice. We talked to them for like 2 minutes. So sweet. They were so grateful
like
for the food. Or so. What? Wait, what'd you say?
You like talked to them for like 10 seconds. I don't know.
What? Bitch. Who'd you give stuff to today? No, I'm kidding. Who'd you help out today?
You with this alky.
No, literally.
I was with this alky today.
But basically, guys, I hope I didn't like I don't know.
Honestly, that's cute though.
I was just trying to help, but
you went out of your way.
But I love the narrative that she went to Starbucks and honestly made the narrative like more like I was like, oh, like alone in the corner. Because for a second I was like, and then she went to like the sandwich station. She went to the deli and she started picking out her own sandwich. I was like, oh, but it's okay. I got her, and I'm so grateful that I did it because it made me feel good. And you guys should do something that makes you feel good and helps out the environment besides yourselves because we all live in a scary world.
If you come this far, help someone today.
No, yeah, I feel like it's
Right.
scary to live in LA and like notice how much there is that you can't
Wait,
help.
actually, that's
What?
perfect. That okay, something like that happened today, but
What?
I wasn't included.
I always keep, you guys see me going like this all the
I
time.
know, I'm like,
I'm like,
Bitch. So I was at work today, and then someone had so this family walked in, and they couldn't pay for their food. They couldn't,
is this a controversial episode?
no, this is a cute like one.
Is this controversial, guys?
Depends on what you're gonna say. And how
Oh no. I mean, have we been controversial so far? No. I'm like drinking,
Really?
thinking I'm
Really?
saying the worst
You're
shit
like, I just
ever.
blocked you guys out.
Yeah, they're like, we're not even listening.
You guys are boring.
I'm like, okay, well. You want some?
No, so
Sorry.
this family walked in. And then it was like 3 kids and 1 dad. One of that like the dad couldn't pay for his second meal, like because he got 1 big meal, like the 6-piece, like of the meal, and then they couldn't pay for it. And I hadn't seen this, so if that was me, I would have just given them the extra food. I don't care. But they end up go sitting and they're sitting in the dining room. This lady saw that and paid for like another big meal for them. And it made me
Aw.
so like, oh my gosh, faith in humanity.
No,
you know?
yeah, seeing things like that
Exactly.
is really nice.
So she ended up go dropping it off to the family, and the family was so thankful. Like the dad started crying, and I was like,
Wait, but can we just talk about how like it's so hard to be able to help anybody in this world today because literally it's so hard to help yourself type shit. Like it's like this, it makes me like sad to know how much there is that I can't do anything about. But seeing other people do that like makes me happy, but it also makes me feel like there's really not that many people out there that would do that.
exactly.
Like people like get rich and then they get scared about like not being rich, or like they think about like what they needed to do to become rich, which is valid, of course, but then they almost forget that like there's other people that are like need help
Yeah.
out there. And it's like a scary mindset to get into, to be like, oh, I'm making a lot of money, but if I spend a little bit, then I'm not going to make more, so I'm just not going to spend, rather than like being able to help those people out
Exactly.
and kind of hopefully just like kind of getting that good energy back.
Yeah.
I don't know, I spent $28, so
So I don't know.
if I
about
can do it, y'all can do it, apparently, because I'm in the 700 square foot apartment.
You're like, I made a video this morning. Yeah, bitch. Oh,
Bitch, don't act like you know my career. Oh,
you're like, I'm
clock,
like,
clock.
name drop, boom.
Oh my, speaking of clock, what time is it? Are we leaving? No, I'm kidding.
It's a lot right now.
Oh, 10:50. Okay, guys, we'll talk for like a couple more minutes. But speaking of clock, again at Ralph's, something else happened, bitch. Tell me why I was at the self-checkout in my hometown Ralph's that I always show up in with my little tanguitas. No, I'm kidding. I show up with my pajamas. Yeah, I show up with my pajamas, like literally always begging there. I go there, buy my platanos. I get every fucking day. I'm a valid customer. Tell me why I'm paying. I don't pay for a bag. Kill me. I didn't pay for a bag. I'm
No one
sorry.
pays for a bag.
Be careful what you say
Oh.
on live. No, I'm kidding.
My mug shot in the next.
Yeah, you're like, I'm like, that's illegal. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I didn't pay for a fucking bag. I'm sorry. I didn't know I needed one. Last minute, I needed one. So what did I do? I grabbed a bag, put my platanos, put a couple other stuff in there. When I walked out, tell me why there's this woman being like, did you pay for your bag? And I'm like, ooh, did you pay for your bag? And I was like, yeah. Let me see your receipt. And I was like, oh, yeah, it's on the bag. You didn't pay for a bag. Takes my bag. Clock. Honestly, thank God though, because she's the only bitch that's doing that out there. She literally saved the world, and I love her to death. She is the reason why global warming is changing, and we're gonna live for 10 years longer. She is doing the most work ever, bitch. I'm so for real.
You're so
She
funny.
clocked me. She took my bag.
Oh
She
my-
left me walking with my platanos and
I've
pizza
never seen that before.
ever. And me and Lewis were like, and Lewis is like, did she just take your bag? And I was like, yeah. And then I was like, honestly, thank God, I love her to death. Like literally,
Yeah.
like she's protecting the world.
like
She's-
without her, we'd be,
we'd literally be where we are right now. No, I'm kidding. But like it's true. Like I'd be grabbing all these plastic bags all the time. Like you know, like those are recyclable, babes. Those are meant for a reason. Like don't fucking kill the environment. I pick up litter. I do everything I gotta do. I literally in the summer don't even turn on my AC from 4 to 7 p.m. because it saves energy. Like I'm that type of bitch. But with the plastic bags, I'm not paying.
Oh, I
for
have
them.
that AC on.
Oh, you have the AC on.
Well, actually, my mom.
Well, right now we're like begging. I'm like, that's why there's no AC on.
I know. I was like, oh my God.
Wait, your mom has AC? Oh,
No,
obviously. Like, your mom has AC.
No, my mom always. She's like, she saves energy.
Honestly,
But
she
no, because
should.
Delilah was staying at my house one time.
Yeah.
And then we were dying. It was hot. It was like 100 degrees. And I would go into Delilah's room. Like, she's like, why is the AC not on? I'm like, I don't know.
Mi mamá no puede pagar la luz. No, literally.
And then it'd be like dying of heat exhaustion. And we'll be like, oh my
No,
God.
bitch, especially like where you live in the desert.
Oh, where you live in the wherever
You live in the desert.
Where
It's, like,
broke people
hot.
live?
No, literally. Bitch, I remember this one time. Oh, did you watch Victorious growing up?
Yeah.
Did you see that one episode where they were trapped in the RV and
Oh,
they
they
were all
couldn't get
like
out?
begging and they
And they
couldn't
could
get
just
out
open
and they
the
were
door.
sweating or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, they could have just opened the door. Ha ha, we got you. Like one of those. One of those moments of
I know, I'm like,
Nickelodeon
like
moments.
clapping.
No clapping.
I don't know, I'm like,
Anyways, one time in Connecticut, it was like 110 degrees, and my like power went out because it was so hot. So we didn't have AC. So I remember the whole like day, like we were all sweating in there. We filled up a bathtub with water so we could like dip ourselves, giving like disgusting ass shit. My mom literally. Oh wait, I'm wrong. This was during like Hurricane Sandy. So there was a hurricane. So we like so a bunch of people lost their homes. Like no, I'm kidding. It was a
You're
hurricane.
crying. I lost my home.
It was a really hard. No, bitch. Clock. Okay.
I like cock.
Yeah, I like that clock. We're controversial. No, guys, bitch sipping his drink is crazy. No, it wasn't that bad of a hurricane, guys. Wait,
No,
let's be
I'm
real. It was just a Connecticut hurricane. Those are like,
Everything's a legend.
yeah. Anyways, we're like go. So it wasn't that bad of a hurricane, but we were out of power. And maybe this is a little bad. My mom, okay, so a couple of days before that, my mom got in a really bad car accident and she like almost broke her neck and she had like a neck thing and a back brace for like weeks. And she literally was like so injured and so like it was really scary. Like she literally almost like it was bad. Like it was bad.
Bitch.
Oh my gosh. Trigger warning. Bitch, tell me why literally my mom, this sums up my entire childhood. My mom, one time we got in a big ass fight. So she dropped me off at my friend's house, and we were like pissed at each other. Like, and she was like yelling at me as if I was like 20 years old. I was like 7. Literally, she's like screaming at me. I'm like, fuck, like bad. So I go to my friend's house, chilling. I have my little flip phone. Like 30 minutes later, I get a call from my mom, and I pick it up. I'm like, what, bitch? No, I'm kidding. I'm like, what? And
You have
she's
a
like,
phone at
no,
7 years old?
no, literally, no, probably like 7, 9, 7, 14, 15, like something like that. No, I'm kidding. I was like probably like 8 or 9 at this time. Bitch, tell me why I get a call from my mom, and it's like like crying, like screaming, bitch. And I'm like, Mom, I'm like, Mom, it's okay. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I thought she was crying about us fighting or something. I was like, Mom, it's like, I'm sorry. I don't want to fight with you. And then I hear a police officer in the back, and he's like, who are you talking to? And then turns out my mom like got her car totaled. She got a really bad back injury. She was like literally like couldn't move for like months. It was awful. But on that note, there was a hurricane that same fucking week. We had no power, no electricity, no water, nothing. So my mom was like bathing in like a bathtub, like having to go down like this and like having to get up. Like it was the most chaotic couple of weeks of my life. You guys.
Oh my gosh, that was so like.
I've been through a lot. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, but
Wait, what were we talking about before?
we were talking about hurricanes, something like that.
Oh my god.
I don't know what we're talking about, but I know it made sense. Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I mean, I heard about Hurricane Sandy, but I never like. Actually...
Oh, so yeah, so like the whole hurricane narrative happened. But honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, of course that would happen to me. Like the whole dramatics of like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like so much had to happen for me to be like, that's why you always say
It's
you
always
love.
that one thing.
It's always that one thing.
that
And that's why you have to tell your family you love them all the time. Always when you're upset with them.
He's like, right.
Aww.
Aww.
But guys,
Listen.
honestly, let's get the fuck out of here. I'm like sweating,
Yeah, honestly,
begging.
I'm begging for an
Oh, bitch.
You know
And the
what?
girl spoke up. No, I'm kidding. I'm begging. I feel like I'm sweating at beaches in WeHo right now, like getting
It's
fucking like
so hot in here.
a drink or whatever. We'll see you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Guys, honestly, we need to be so for real right now. We're just talking. We love everyone. Everything's good. Good vibes. We just talk for the vibes. We talk for the dry. Wait, what?
Yeah, like, bro, like, chill out though.
I'm gonna possibly drink a lot tonight.
All right, everyone.
All right. Bye.
Again,
Thank
be
you for
so
watching.
for real.